Good morning, everybody. It is a Wednesday. And I'm terribly choked up. I had 2 nights in a row. My back of my nose has been so blocked and sneezing really bad today. So I've just taken an antihistamine. I'm non-sleeping, non-drowsy, hopefully. It's horrible. My mouth is so itchy as well. I'm weird that way. My mouth gets really super itchy when I get really bad hay fever. But anyway, that is not what you're here for. You're here for what's sold. And it's been a really odd week. Didn't quite reach the levels of last week, which was constant and quite good, but it was actually a full page of writing. And I've got a big book, see? So that was pretty good, but it didn't quite reach last week's temperature. So it's a bit disappointing, but it doesn't matter. I have caved a couple of times and gone to the op shop because you know what I'm like. I hope everyone enjoyed the what sold on Saturday that I did, not the what sold, the garage sale trail I did on Saturday. I've heard there might be another one, I don't know. And anyway, we're going to get this started right now. I may go to Salvo's shortly because they're closed for a bit. I've done a little video after this already. My past me has done a video to share with what I got yesterday. I hope you enjoy that. But yeah, I'm going to let you know what I sold this week and see what you think and tell me what your thoughts are and would you have bought it and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, get some action happening here. Now, if you're new here, I am Nellie. I'm a full-time reseller. I'm full-time. I don't know about anybody else with their business, but it's just in my head all the time because I've got things I've got to get and pay for and all the rest of it. I'm more out of debt than I ever was. I've just put our house up for sale up north, and I've paid off all our debts except for the kids' bikes. So I've only got $400 to pay off that, but yeah, I've done really well paying off everything: the bus, the cars, MasterCard, the Buyer's Edge card, everything all that's gone. It's such a relief. It's such a nice feeling to know that I'm not having them on my shoulders as well, because it's bad enough that you've got all these constant debts that come out every month, your telephone bills and all that sort of stuff, which costs a bit of money. So it's good to have the other items paid for. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get started. By the way, I live in a bus, guys. So if you're new here, completely new, and you don't know who I am and you think I'm waffling, I do. I waffle, but I also share things to look out for when you're op shopping, thrifting. I live in the bus with my grandkids and my husband and 2 dogs and a cat. And very soon one bird, because one bird's going. One bird is just so horrible. I don't like it, so he's going. So we're back to one bird again. But let's get started with what's sold before I lose my voice, start sneezing, or yeah, who knows what happens next. The very first thing I sold was the US Army truck. 1976. Now I picked up a whole heap of the Army people trucks and all sorts for $9 for 3 bags full. Now I've already made my money back a couple of times, so this truck owes me nothing. I only made $9.19. It was up for auction. I sold it for $12, as you can see. I popped up for auction, I think. Did I? I think I did this one. I'm not sure. It might have been the other one. This one, I don't know. But anyway, I made $9. So that basically paid for the 3 bags anyway. But yeah, I'd already made my money back. This Lily of the Valley set. What is it? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. this picture here. I've got a heap more of them. It did take a long time to sell. Now, I decided when I got this tea set, I was going to split it up into parts because I think you make a bit more money. And I think I paid $25 for the whole set, I think. It was at an op shop up in the hills. If I remember rightly, that's what I paid for the whole set, which it was fine with me because I knew I could break it up. Now, it still owes me a couple of dollars, but I'm up to $21.78 back in profit. So the next set I sell will be that little bit plus, plus all profit from then on. So I'm happy with that. So I'm only a couple of dollars off that, getting my money back. Okay, last week I sold a pair of these shoes here. I sold these goth shoes. Now, they had a high brand on them, but they were fake, so I didn't pop any of that on there. But the same lady had paid for them, and then she bought another pair of shoes. These flame shoes you can see here, I've had them forever. Like, not forever, but for at least 8 months to a year, probably a year. Not quite a year. But anyway, had them too long, and she bought both pairs, so I ended up bundling them up. I didn't make much on these because I didn't pay $20 for them because I thought they were really, really cool. And I actually thought they'd sell really fast. They didn't. So I only made $11 on them, but they're out the door. I'm really not fussed with shoes. Some people love shoes and some people love, different things. Shoes and DVDs and books I can handle still, but DVDs and VHSs and shoes do not grab me. Clothes are sort of sitting there, but only because I make money on them. But yeah, shoes don't grab me. Okay, the sunflower plate. Now I'm going to wait because this one had a few marks on it, and I said to them, if it comes there and you can't get the marks out, just let me know and I'll refund them. But I did make $11.09. Now I probably only paid 50 cents, maybe 20 cents for this plate. People like to get them because they're retro, their pattern's cool, or because they want to make up a set they've already got. But yeah, so that finally left. It took a long time, a lot of people looking at that, but yeah, it took ages to sell. The vintage embroidery slip, I only paid a couple of dollars for it only about 3 weeks ago. That sold it for $20.14. The Rachel Treasure books, finally sold those, paid about $2, made $13.35. Now, these are the sort of books I'm not going to buy anymore. I will buy books, but they're going to be specific books, particularly more older, antique-y sort of books than anything. Now, this was a great buy. Now, I've got two things actually something else I'm paying off with the shop money. I'm saving my car, as you know, but I'm also paying off a gem tester. Now, my gem tester arrived the other day. I'm loving it. Expensive piece of machinery, and it's so light, basically plastic, but it tells you what gems you have on your jewelry. So I'm paying that off at the moment on my Afterpay, and this is my second payment of $151. And I've got two items in here that I've sold to pay for it. One is these Epoch Sylvania waters. Now, if you've been here with me for a while, and a lot of yous have, don't forget to press like, press pause and press like, guys, please. The Epoch Sylvania family set of plastic. These are plastic toys, guys. I sold them for $100. $79.49 I made on $5. That $79.49 went to my machine. So my machine, like my car, it's going to be a very, very cheap machine. The machine was about $500, around $500-600, I don't know. And so far, my machine's only cost me $21. So out of my own pocket, the rest has been all profit. So it's really good. Okay. So keep an eye out for those plastic toys you think are rubbish. You can check out the stamps on the back. Check the stamps on everything. You'll see that after, in a minute, in the next video. Why? To always check underneath things. This is Wilbur. Oh yeah, the Wilbur Smith books, thank goodness. Another lot of books I'm never going to get again. I probably didn't pay $2 for them. I would have paid a lot less. $26.39 I made on that. I want my books and my DVDs and stuff to just disappear, just overnight, just go. I'm going to put a big, I've got 30% off a lot of my items. I'll tell you when it starts in a second. But I'm going to do a sale on all my books and stuff soon as well. And I may stop this video in a minute to sneeze. Look at me, so red-eyed. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's terrible. Okay. Okay, the Western shirt. This was the fast sale. I'm kicking myself. I should have put it up higher. I swear it was like 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes it sold within. Picked it up for $1 not long back and sold it for $25.95. Now, I just want to get my men's shirt scored, so I'm sort of basically pricing around that price, no higher than $28.95. And it sold so fast, but I made $21.82 on it, so I was very happy. Now, this shirt didn't even have any price tag, labels. The labels have been cut off, so I had to do a measuring, so I do it anyway, even if they've got labels. But yeah, it was a super fast sale. It was a very cool shirt, very cool pattern. I don't want the horses and dog lot. Whatever you see here is what it is. Don't know what it is. My brain is not working. Horses and dog lot. Oh, yeah, I know what it is now. All those plastic horses I picked up really cheap at my cheap shop. Like maybe $3 for everything that you see there. So the furry dog I got ages earlier. I think it's one of those for real pets. And the horses she bought as well. So she bought 2 lots of horses, like one single horse and a whole bunch of horses, and the dog lot. Now, these horses aren't just any horses. They are all stamped. I'll try to remember to put the stamping up here because I can't remember what they were. Oh, you'll see it. You should see it on the thing. They have special names and they are collectible. It's $57.10 I made on all that. A Nelson textile book I picked up really cheap, probably max $1. And I don't think I paid that, probably 50 cents. Again, from my El Cheapo shop, which I should go to visit today. I might, because they had, because of the garage sale last week, all the op shops are getting all the excess stuff coming in. And I'm like, was it gonna? But I might. Okay. Like, I don't need to, but I'm preparing myself for the Christmas holidays. Okay. Made $20 on that book. The vintage sewing basket, I took an offer of $24. It did cost me $3. I only made $15.70. It was pretty easy to pack. I just wrapped it up with some El Cheapo. Didn't use bubble wrap. I used that quilting stuff they put in between, fibery polyester. Yeah, I used that because I thought, well, if they're a sewer, they'll use that. They can reuse that as well. So it was easy. I was going to put it in a box, but I thought, no, they're going to square it. So I kept it round and just padded it well and put it in a plastic bag. So it was good. So yeah, the Sopranos finally left me $7. I think I paid for those, if that, and made $25.47. Now that one on my gem tester thingy too. Okay, so I think from here on, I had my 30% off clothing and toys, I think, if I remember rightly. So it's sort of halfway through the month, and it's going to the end of the month, guys. So if there's anything in there, and remember, if you're a viewer of mine and you want to go to my shop to have a look, the link's down below in the description. And if you want anything, let me know here, message me on here, or jump onto the Facebook group, House of Eclectica. I think link for that's down below as well. And let me know. Just give me a message. Find me and give me a message. You'll find me on, and my email's down below too. I just don't go into it as much as I should. Okay, the plaster plates. Now the plaster lady heads. Okay, I didn't make much on these. Disappointing, but I took an offer of 20 just to move stuff out of the shop, because we can have all our money sitting there for ages if we wanted to, and not moving because we're not taking offers, which I stupidly did yesterday. I didn't take an offer and I should have taken it. But these plates only got $8.70 because it cost me $3 each. But I thought they were really pretty. They were pretty. And it was good because last week there's a couple of the items that I packed into boxes. Remember I said I was packing up all my things individually into boxes so they're all ready to send straight away. These were already packed for me, so it was really good. I double boxed it though. Now, dragon jeans. These are my first dragon jeans I'd ever found, I'm pretty sure. Paid $5 for them, sold them for $40 because I had an offer, and made $30.51. So there are items out there. I'm actually noticing that I'm actually becoming very, very fussy in my clothing now. I really, like, even the Levi's, I know what not to look for, not to pick up. Like, you can tell the faked ones pretty easy once you start doing this reselling thing. You start to, when you first start, and this is for all the new beginners, when you first start, you will buy stupid stuff. I still buy stupid stuff, we all do, but you become more aware of what you're buying as time goes on. So yeah, don't feel bad if you buy garbage and just wish you hadn't, because you can always sell it for the same price you pay for it, a little bit more, get money back. Okay, the Pyrex. Guys, these are such bolos. Keep an eye out for these Pyrex coffee pots. Even if they haven't got the inserts, they can still sell, because some people will break the outside and need the outside. This is the second one I've sold in the last couple of weeks. This is one cost me $5. I got someone bought it for $100. I put it up there. I thought, well, no one offered me any money for it. Just took the $100. I made $85.12 on this Pyrex coffee jug. $85.12 went straight to my car, because I put $100 on my car this week, and getting rid of the gem tester, and then I can put extra dollars on my car. And for you, if you're new here, I am saving for a car. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, my car, this is our car. It's actually my husband's name. My daughter bought us this car because we had an old lemon prior, and she's paid this one off for us. It was such a beautiful surprise. I wish I had it. I've got it on video over on a group, a page called The Bus and Us, when we're traveling Australia. The Bus and Us Travel Australia is where you'll see a video of us getting this car. Out of the blue, did not expect it at all. It was such a surprise. I mean, my husband cried. We both cried, because we've been dealing with a lemon car for so long. But anyway, when my husband went to get this registered, I wasn't there, so he couldn't put it in my name because I wasn't feeling well. And so it's into his name. So my plan is to get myself, what I would like to get, if you don't know who I am and haven't met me before, is I would like to get a very old classic pickup type, rat rod type, you know what I mean? Something like that. That's what I would like to get. 1950s, 60s Ford or something. I'd like to get a 1964 car for my year, but I don't like the squareness. They sort of made them square. I like round cars, if that makes sense. I'm just weird that way. I like my cars to be round and curvy, right? So I'm looking at probably the late 1950s maybe, but I don't know yet. It might be something, I don't know. But I want love an old pickup, love an old ute, but I probably will be getting a van because I don't have to worry about anything getting wet, and I can go inside the van, I can sleep in the van and all that. So it's one of those two cars I'm saving for. You'll hear about that, more about my car in a minute. Now, the other day when I was doing my culling on my shed, I found another box of matches that I didn't know I had. Now, if you know me, if you've been here a while, you know a few weeks ago I put some matches up on eBay at auction, and I sold them for like $30-something. So I thought I'll give this a go again, but this time I only got $15. But these were free matches. I made $15. Everything sells, guys. Everything. $11.14 on some free matches. Now, I'm a weird person. You guys know that. I'm eclectic. I do weird stuff, right? Well, in my little toilet in the bus, I have matches because, you know, it gets a bit pongy in there. You know, we know the old story. Us boomers know the old story, how they used to have the matches in the toilet and you light the match, get rid of the smell, right? So me being me, she doesn't throw the matches away. No, she stacks her matches up into piles, puts them into little boxes, like the empty boxes, puts some burnt matches in the empty boxes. Because I always wanted to make a guitar or ukulele using like the matches, right? Because I used to have a really awesome old guitar made fully of matches, burnt matches. So that was my mind. But now, knowing people buy anything, I'm thinking about putting some of these matches on eBay to see if they sell, because there's crafters out there who would probably love to have them. So it might be something that you'll see in the very near future, that I'm going to say, hey, look, I just sold my burnt matches. Yes, I'm weird like that, okay? And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and press the like button. The like button is so important to all us YouTubers. If you don't press the like button, our videos don't get out there and get seen. And my channel is the slowest growing channel in the world. So I want to be seen. I want to get this channel up to 1,000. That is my goal at this stage. So I need all your help to do that, please. Okay, let's go next. Oh, this is boring. It's a pair of earrings. I took it off on $5. I only made $2, $3 for them, but I only paid $1, maybe that for them. Okay. Now, this is another thing that came out of the army truck men thingy. $18.50 I made on this ship. It wasn't at auction. I just put it as buy it now, and I made $14.94. So there you go. More money is profit for my army men, and I've got still a heap of them to go. I've actually bulk bundled a lot of them. But no takers yet. I've actually had an auction, no takers. So I'm going to do what my friend said and just take them down and just, you know, do smaller bundles. Okay. The Indian dress was sold last week, but didn't get paid for. So she finally paid for it after I nudged her a couple of times. Look, honestly, I'm trying to remember where I got it. And I think I might have got it from the cheap shop. Well, it wasn't very. I put $4 down, but I'm 100% sure it was less than $4. I think it was only $1 or something. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, I made $17 on this dress. Very pretty dress. The caterpillar shirt. I can't remember where I got it. How long ago I got it? $3 I've got here, but I don't think I paid that much for it. $8.51. Not much. Now the Aston Smith shirt. Now these are ones to keep an eye out for. This has got like a what's that print that they talk about? I'll pop it up here because I can't think right now. Yeah, anyway, I paid about $2 for it, sold it for $20, took an offer of $20, and only made $13.83. But these shirts, if you're not in a hurry, can actually sell for a lot more than that. Now these are all went on my 30% off sale as well, which irritates me because people see that. Like I had a shirt the other day that I had $28 for, the sale put it down to $21, and they offered me $5 for it. Like I just counted at 18. I thought, you know, I can't even. But anyway, the Women's weekly booklets. I don't know how much I paid. It came in a bulk, a lot of stuff. I put $2 down, made $6.83. I've got about 4 or 5 other bundles of these Women's weekly booklets. They're from the 1960s, 1970s, late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, they're great for people who love all that retro stuff and they're doing photo shoots and whatnot. The Crystal Bell Snuffer, which I didn't know what it was at the time. I didn't know whether to get it, but I got 3 of them at the same time. $2. I made $13.31. And you can, most of you know, you can tell what's crystal. You just ting it with your fingernail and it'll make a ting. Whereas glass will go dot, like nothing. Solid sound. Okay, the horseplay game. It's a box with cards in it. I have got one inside the bus. It's not open yet, which I want to play with the family eventually. It cost $5. That was brand new at the Salvos. I only made $6.52. Sold it for $15. That's fine. Don't mind. Get rid of it. There's a couple of things here I'm not going to mention because they haven't been paid for yet, so I'll carry that over to next week's. Now, this one here, Maurice Lacroix watch, very vintage, probably worth a lot more than what I sold it for, but I popped it up for auction at $36 thinking maybe it'll go a bit higher. I should have not done that. I should have actually put it up for about $100. I'm fine with it, honestly. It came in a bulk lot of stuff. You know, it's only $36. Someone's going to be happy. Look what I got. I got this watch for $36 and it only costs, you know, they're worth that. That's fine. They can do whatever they want with it. It wasn't working anyway, so non-working one. $25.69 I made on that. Now, the next one is a really good bolo. I'm going to come back to it in a second and do these other 3. Another one I haven't got paid for yet. The talking robot, I've had that for a while. $3 I paid for it. $25.41 I made on him. And the Ragged Priest pants were my granddaughter's, and I would have picked him up for like a couple of dollars. $16.26 I made on those. And this book, those penguin books I got, I'm sorry I'm so nasally, guys. These penguin books that I got a while ago, this big pile of them, they've just kept on, just the books that keep on giving. Even though they might take ages to sell, one at a time they are gradually going. And $7.64, and it's from 1961, and it's called Is Sex Necessary? Someone was really interested in that, so they decided to buy it. But this is another one. This book here, Not Yet Uhuru, there it is, right there. It's Kenya politics, about this fellow in Kenya who's in politics. I maybe paid $1 if I paid that at all. Look what I sold it for, guys. $55. $55 for a little paperback book from the back in the day. Like, I don't know how old it, I think it was in the 70s, I don't know. $45.25 I made on that book. That went to my car as well. So that was the end of my day. That was the end of my week. Not as great as last week, but still good, but not as constant. Like, there was days where it's like I sold one thing, or it got really late in the day and I thought I'm not going to sell anything at all. So that whole lot cost me $85 out of my own pocket. The sold it all for $937.61, and my profit this week was $633.51. So not as great, you know. I'm still not up there with the big boys, like doing their thousands a week. Like, I love it. Maybe if I had a partner to do it with, or I knew what I was, you know, I was finding the stuff that they like to find. I don't like looking for shoes and DVDs and stuff like that, or just books. I want to find things that just tweak me, you know. Like, I will buy things that I know that will sell. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'll just sell that. But other things, I just like to buy things that really like take my interest and I'm fascinated with. And I know if I'm fascinated with it, someone else will be. So like the videos you'll see in a second. But anyway, so the car cost me, so far, so you know, my machines cost me $21, and I've only got 2 more payments to pay on that. The car, $4,067, right? The cost of that car that I made so far, the $4,000 I made, has only cost me $340. That's it. So my car is going to be a super cheap car. So if I do another, like, you know, $300, I'll have $8,000 for a car. And if I keep going like this time next year, I might be able to afford my old classic car if we're lucky. Anyway, I'm going to head off now, guys. I do apologize for the nasaliness, but I got through. It's not as bad as when I had that horrible virus that I had when I was coughing every 5 minutes, but I'm going to head off, probably to Salvos and maybe to the other one. I do, because they got such good stuff coming in from the anyway, from the garage sales. But this little next little bit you see is from stuff I got yesterday. This is stuff that came out of garage sales I probably didn't go to the other day, but there may be another bit on the eggs. So I'm going to head to two op shops now and see if they had anything good come in from the garage sales yesterday. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to see you later, and you know the story. Listen to the next bit and you'll see, or listen to the end and see what word you're going to write down. If you get to this far, say well done. Then if you watch the next bit, you can say another bit. And if you get to the end, yeah, anyway, I'm going to go because I'm rattling. Bye. Hello and welcome to Past Me. You have by now seen yesterday, today is tomorrow's video, which is today. It is actually Tuesday afternoon. It's 2:30, just after 2:30, and I'm here. It took me a while to get here today because I had to pack some stuff to post. A scratch on my car. Anyway, yesterday, if you had seen the community post, I had to squeeze into that. Not that little. See that little yellow? Okay. Can't even see. Hang on. There we are. Over there, where the golf clubs are. Yeah, I had to open that door from the outside, squeeze about that much to get into the shed because I had put the wrong keys in my husband. Sorry, I picked out the wrong key for my shed. There's 2 keys on the key ring, and I forgot that one belongs to this shed, sliding door, and one belongs to that door. And of course, me being me, likes to do things hard way. I picked the wrong key. Couldn't get in. Couldn't work out why I couldn't unlock the door. Then I realised I had the wrong key. He was away. But I managed to get in, and I managed to get all the stuff bar, I think 2 items packed, which are all done, and I got them posted yesterday. So I'm back here today after a period of time, maybe op shopping, after I said I wasn't going to, but I did, and I packed all that stuff in the car. So I ended up going to Salvo's. I'm glad I went today because they're going to be closed till next week because they're getting new tiles put down because their tiles are breaking. So if I hadn't have gone today, I would have been very sad. Sadly, too, I met someone who buys the same stuff as me. He usually goes in the afternoon and he's going in the mornings now. And I'm like, damn, it's 3 people now I'm competing against. No, 4, including my other jewelry lady. But anyway, it's all good. He was a lovely guy, looking at the jewelry where I was too. But, so yeah, it's what happens. So it's first in, first served. Funny enough, he picked up stuff that I actually thought about getting and I put back down, and he actually grabbed it, which I'm fine with because he collects. He knows all the others as well. I didn't tell him I sold, but I collect and sell, don't I? But anyway, I want to share with you what I got today before I finish off this video, even though it's Wednesday now. Today's Tuesday, just in case you didn't hear me say that. The very first thing I did, didn't think there was going to be much. There hasn't been much in what the helicopter. I've walked out of there twice in the last couple of visits, 3 visits, not got anything. The Hope, I haven't got much there either. I've picked up one book which I'm taking back because I didn't realise it had, the stains on the bottom. The top, everything else looked great on it, like beautiful white clean pages. Narnia book, but the bottom had like cockroach poop or something on it. So I'll send that back. But I did get myself, and it's up there now. I've already got it drafted. The Gregory's Pajero car manual, and they sell for around $25, and I got it for free. Because he said, I'll just go, it's just 2 books, just go. So he wants to get rid of his books. So yeah, I did. So I'll probably get around $25 for that, which will bring me down, of course, profit-wise. But yeah, free books. I'll probably get about $16, $17, $18 maybe for myself. Anyway, very first thing I did was I went to Salvo's because it's my favourite op shop, and because there's still a family store. This is what I found out today. There's a family store, and then there's the company, like the Salvo's run ones, which are the ones like in Ballina now. They're the ones that are super expensive, like boutiques. This one's still a family-run one, a few of them around. So they're the ones you want to go to. They're always cheaper, and I'm hoping they don't change it. I'm so worried they'll change it. But anyway, I got these gorgeous little prints. Now, I know some of you all love these. These were all 50 cents each. And there was 4 of them. They're just adorable. Very Holly Hobby-like. So yeah, they're very hard. Like, it's very hard for me to let go of some things because that is just so cute. Will they get sold? Probably, because I need money. I need a car more than I need things. But they're the type of things I think, oh, why am I selling those for? Okay, so I was in there and they'll bring the trolley out. I was looking. I actually wanted to go and find clothes. I'd gone to the jewelry. There was nothing much there. I wanted to find clothing and I couldn't find anything for myself. And I'm only looking for clothing that's worth something, that's got tags and it's got a decent label. There was a Q dress there with a label, but Q doesn't seem to go for that much like it used to. So I put that back and the trolley came out. before the trolley came out, did I get anything? No, except for those pictures. So the trolley came out, and on the trolley, and I just noticed this has got brakes in it. Oh, not so much brakes, but it's just a cute little jug. Now, stupid probably, but it's a little pottery made, and why I got it is because it's got a signature on the bottom, and because they put the price sticker over everything. This doesn't even have a signature, but I thought it was really cute. I'll see if I can sell that for like 10 bucks or something. I paid too much for it. I don't know why I picked it up. I just thought it was cute, and I actually thought it had a signature, so it's $2. And I just noticed a bloody chip on it, so I won't sell it. I'll probably donate it again. Damn. See what you do, you've got to really look at this sort of stuff. There was a really beautiful jug that I picked up and was carrying around for a while. I forget the name of it. I'll try and remember to put it up here if I can find it. And when I got around the corner, I realised it had a chip basically on the same spot as these. So this is probably the areas you want to look at. It's around the bottom here and around the top. But you know, it's a cute little jug. Maybe I'll just put it with my pottery collection and put an airplane in it. You know me, my pottery. So it was all pottery, guys. This is what the trolley brought out. Nearly all pottery. And a lot of this will go into my pottery junk collection and put succulents or something in it, I'm sure, unless they're worth something. I'm just trying to take the tag off. This one was $1. I'm just trying to take the tag off it. And it's just nothing, just a little glazed pot. That's all it is. So that could sell. That's, you know, it looks like an older one, doesn't look like a new one, but it's very pretty. Same with this one. This one's got Beth written on the bottom, so I'll investigate and see if Beth is anybody. Just a lovely little pot. They're $1. And this was $1 as well. This is Betty. What's it, Betty? Hang on. Oh, I got ripped off. That was really originally 40 cents. Now so they charged me $1 for it. Betty made that. It's so lovely. I'd love to learn how to do pottery, but I'd love to learn how to do lots of stuff. But that's a lovely little pot too. Okay, so that's $3 there. Then there was this little one. This is definitely an older one. You can see the crazing on it, but look at the pattern on it. That could be something. I don't think it is, but it could be. And because I got the sticker, you can't see any. All it says is 458 OS. I suppose it's shillings. I don't know, but it's definitely an older. I'll probably do some research on that one because I don't think that one's a modern one at all. Okay. Now at this time, I think, was this the first trolley? Must have been the first trolley. There might have been 2 trolleys. I can't remember. But anyway, this was on the trolley too. Now I've spoken about these before. You've seen them. Invalid feeders. So if you're really sick, you get fed like that. I think they might have. I'm not sure how long. They've been around for like hundreds of years. I think. For anyone who's bedridden, they can't eat properly. It was only $1. Now the other one they have in their thing is, I think, got $10 on it. I don't know what the brand of that one is, but this is Diana Pottery. So Diana Pottery is an old label as well, well known potter. So yeah, I got that for $1. That will get sold. They're really awesome. I love these. So I grabbed these. I feel like lately I haven't been buying mugs. I've been avoiding mugs, but then I saw this one sitting on the trolley. But sadly, I didn't realise. You can't see. This is the thing. You can't really tell when you're in the shop. The quality sometimes of it. You've really got to go and sit somewhere quiet and have a really good look. Sit down somewhere and have a really good look at each item if you've got time to do it. With that being said, it's still a lovely mug. It has got too much crazing on it. It could still get sold. I mean, it's just a pretty mug. It's got someone's signature on the bottom. They had the 2 of them there. They had a frog one as well. Same person, same artist. This one is more a ceramic-y looking. It's got the crazing all over it. This is more pottery style. They're only 50 cents each. I'm not losing out any money. Are they the same signature? Yeah, they're the same signature. The same person's made both of those. Love the frog one. All right. This is what I saw first. The op shop lady bought the trolley out, and the other op shop lady pounced on these. Oh, how beautiful are they? They are really beautiful. It's a beautiful set. They're all 50 cents each, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them all up. 6 of those. Beautiful. And L. And I don't know what the signature, but that's her there. I will do some research on her as well. But the 6 beautiful mugs, nothing wrong with it, no crazing, nothing, just beautifully made, all exactly the same. So a lovely 6-piece pottery mug set. And then I saw this was on the trolley. It did cost me $4, but I can't resist anything that does this dancing. I've got a beautiful jewellery box my mother gave me. It was hers when she got married. My father had given it to her back then. But this actually does work. So, and what sort of drink is it? It is a, I don't know, whiskey? Don't know. It's not Australian, I don't think. It's got beautiful little brass feet on it. Pop around this section. Does it smell? No, they've cleaned it out well. I don't know what it is. It says Wisa de Doors liqueur. It's a liqueur. First bait liqueur or something. It's very hard to read. Can't read anything else. But yeah, so they've got that. So that was what I got. So I grabbed it all. I went to the car, sat in the car, went back out and realised there Salvo's truck was right behind my car. It's weird. Lucky I second look, because I actually was looking to see if any cars were coming, and it wasn't until I looked back one more time I realised the truck was behind me. So I'm glad I looked twice, because I wouldn't have seen him otherwise. And I couldn't get out. I tried to move forward and back a little bit, and I thought there's no point. So I sat in the car for a little while thinking, what do I do? How long is he going to be? And I thought, stuff it, I'm going to go back to the back inside. So I did. Why not? And they just laughed when I said, yep, got the truck behind me. She goes, oh, they're moving it in a minute. I said, well, I'll have a look anyway. So the reason I went back in is because when the boss lady had brought some more, another trolley out. So I'd seen a couple of things on the trolley that I thought were really nice. I thought, no, I've already paid for my stuff, just go. Actually, stop. Go back one. I got some jewellery. All crystals, all glass crystal jewellery. Only $1 each one of them. Yeah, all glass crystals. So I'm a bit of a sucker. Oh, it's got a swan on it. That's a brand, I think. Swan one. I'll check that out later. This one here's got a swan link label on it, and I know that's a brand. These other two, I think, are probably just, you know, homemade type ones. Maybe. I don't know. I think they might be. But anyway, they're lovely. All that crystal work that's done on that. Still a very pretty piece. So yeah, $1 each they were. Anyway, so I've gone back inside, and the very first thing was this. I think I might have glanced at it before. I can't remember seeing it, but maybe I did. And I nearly didn't get it. Nearly didn't pick it up. It did cost me $2. And the reason I picked it up is after I looked at it and looked underneath it. It's a vase. It's actually got someone's signature on the bottom. And because I know there's a lot of pottery out there, most of us know, it's actually worth money. This probably isn't worth a lot, but you can just find that one person, that one artist that's worth something, grab it. I'll take this one home. It's R-A-T-G-E-R, Ratger or something. I will check that out. I'll take that name home and do some research later. And I've got some of these ceramic Pyrex dishes, all clear ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 or 5. 4 or 5 or 6, I don't know. And I've got those, and they cost me $4. Only because when I get a house, it'll be nice to have something like that. I'm going to do a bit of a cull in what I've been using over the last however long I've been in the bus. Some things will stay in the bus, and I'll just do another fresh lot of stuff for our house eventually. So I won't sell those. And finally, oh no, not finally, I saw this as well. I thought this is lovely. Don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's a salt keeper or just a vase. I don't know, but it's pottery, and it's also got someone's signature on the bottom of it as well. P something. Just beautiful work. I mean, pottery so many things fascinate me, but yeah, beautiful artistry. Okay, so the reason I'd gone back in is when she was bringing the trolley out, the boss lady brought the trolley out earlier, I'd seen a couple of mugs. This is a mug day. I can't believe it. I've been avoiding mugs so bad, so well, and all of a sudden I've got all these. Anyway, I saw these come out. This is a beautiful, someone will buy that just by itself. Made in Japan, 50 cent, 1970s, maybe 80s mug. There's no crazing or anything on it. It's beautifully made. So yeah, with a double finger hold, which I think are great. And another one, this one here, also 50 cents, but no names on the bottom of it, but that's definitely a handmade one. And this one, which probably isn't, I don't know, might be it, I don't know. This one as well, which I thought was really nice. So that's what I did. That's what I did. I went to the shops I wasn't going to, and I did. So sue me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my what sold. I don't even know what total is. You'll know. you know right now, and I'll know later when I work it all out. But I hope you enjoyed all that. Who knows what I'm going to find next, but the next couple of days I'm hoping, maybe I'm going to try and avoid, well, I can't go to Salvo's, avoid any op shops till Saturday. I have heard on the little grapevine that there is more garage sales, another big garage sale trail this weekend. A lot of stuff's being donated from the past garage sales we just had, because I saw some of the stuff that I was seeing at the garage sales go in. For those who watched my big huge Saturday garage sale trail video and the lady who had all those what are they called, printer trays, you would have seen those. I went and saw my friend the antique dealer, and he actually bought 3 or 4 of them, but he said he didn't pay $50. He made a deal with her. He said but she was very hard to deal with. And then he found out later that she brought more out. So this lady who said she wasn't an antique dealer, I don't know where she's getting all this stuff from, but she had a lot of this stuff there, and he's selling it for now for $65 each. So I will get one day, and I'm definitely not going to pay that much. I'll pay $20, $25 max for one, but I'm not going to pay $50, $65. Well, that's it. I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to say something at the end. Maybe just say boomer today. That'll do. Just say boomer. Okay? All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye. So you're lucky you got a little addition to this video, because I went op shopping again very quickly this morning, and you know I don't spend much at all, but the profit I get is pretty good. So I'm going to get into the shed in a minute after I've had something to eat. As you can see from this morning, I'm not as red in the eye. It's that tablet must have hit and started working. I'm still a bit nasally, but not that horrible itchy mouth, etc. that I had earlier. So we're going to go in the shed in a second. I'm going to show you what I got. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Welcome back to the shed, the messy shed. I'm going to do some tidying up. I've done my op shopping. I just found out the Salvo's shuts tomorrow at lunchtime till next week, not today, so I'll get one more go at it. I did go in today. It wasn't much. I was hoping to get some more pottery pieces. Not there. I picked up some stickers I'm going to send overseas, the Aussie stickers. I didn't get a lot there. I didn't get a lot. I don't even know what I got. I don't even know what I got. I got jewellery, that's right. Not much there at all. Now I got this little plastic thing. I don't think it's Bakelite, but I'm going to test it anyway. But a lot of plastic jewellery, this sort of style, does sell. It only cost me $1. Picked up the sticker. Honestly, $3.50 is what I spent. It's ridiculous. But I picked up this vintage charm bracelet. The only reason I grabbed it, well, I like charm bracelets for a start, but the only reason I grabbed it, it did cost me $2, which I'll take off so I can show you what I want to show you. And it's got the, I picked it up because it's got the old clasp. Clasp? My sister says clasp and I say clasp. Niche and niche, you know, all that. But anyway, I call it a clasp. So it's got the old clasp there. Now there was no stamping on anything except for one piece. One charm actually had a stamp on it. And because I keep my little loop, and I know you guys probably all know what a loop is, and if you don't know, just let me know. I was able to read what it says, and that actually says pewter. So this is a pewter charms. Now, it's not pretty. You know, you can tell the way it's made. It's made very roughly. It's been casted. Made quite roughly. It's not sterling. It didn't have the feel of it or the look of it or anything like that. But yeah, it's pewter. Now, if I've spoken to you about pewter before, I'll talk about that in a second. Pewter, keep that in your head, okay? So then I went to, I'll show you the last op shop I went to last, and I'm going to show you the op shop I want to talk about. Right, so I went to Helicopter, and all I did there, I got a couple of pieces of clothing and some books. And the reason I got these books is because Shelley Barber, I always buy her books because they do go on to sell quite okay. You know, $15 or something we get for that. I got Old Timers. Now, I love old stories. I basically got this from my mum. She loves reading these old stories. Just old people, older people, I'm old, but older people. And the stories, like, they lived a different era. They did a totally different life than what we're living today. And I love it when I see they've got a lot of these in here. They've actually got them as young people and them as old people. Like, you look at her there, and then she was in the Navy or Army or something. And there she is with her mother. Like, I love seeing those before and after photos. Like, I've always had a fascination with old people, like, and to be able to peel back that old skin, the wrinkles and stuff they get, and see what their youthfulness is like. And I love those old books for that reason, so I'm going to have a quick flick through that too. But I also got Every Man His Dog. I'm going to give this one to my granddaughter. She's got a dog that's with her all the time, and just stories about people and their dogs. So I thought that was a cool book. Now they only charge 50 cents a book in there, so that only cost me $1.50 for those 3 books. And I will check to see what they're selling, if they're selling at all, you know, if they're worth anything or not. But what else did I get there? I got a belt, which I took to the counter, and I love leather belts. All those that know me, you know I love my leather belts. Usually they sell for $2. This one was a $4 one, but it's a beautiful, big, long, yeah. I mean, you pay a lot for a leather belt like that. So this one I'll probably go on to sell, because I have got quite a few in my collection already. I'll just give it a bit of a clean up. That one, and these, which I don't know if they'll go do any good or not. Oh, by the way, when I was at Salvo's, I got some free mandarins. I'm giving mandarin bags away, so I've got some free mandarins as well. But yeah, I got these badges from the same shop. These were $2. Will they sell? I don't know, but for $2 are worth a try. This one's got a bit of rust on, but this is from Melbourne 1996. There are collectors of Olympic stuff out there, so I'm going to give it a go, okay? If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. It doesn't matter. For $2, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go back to my favourite shop. You guys all know what my favourite shop is. It's where I get everything quite cheap. Actually, I've got to grab something out of there. Wait a second. I'll grab it. I forgot to get it. Hopeless, hopeless. Have you hit the like button yet? Good. I hope all you guys that are here that are new hit the what do you call it, subscribe button, because you won't see all the weird stuff I buy and sell. And the like button is most important of all, guys. If you don't hit that like button, YouTube doesn't know that I'm being watched or anyone's being watched. That button is the most important button to press. So please press the like button. I see I have a lot of viewers, lots of viewers, but not very many likes. So can you press it, please? Comments are great too. You know I always reply to comments. I got clothes because I can't resist clothes, weird clothes. I don't get, you know, anything but weird clothes or some good brand clothes. Now I got a pair of denim, kids denim, or young women's or something, R.M. Williams jeans. Now this pile of stuff I'm about to show you only cost me $6, okay? And that was with my nemesis. I said to her today, she was talking, she said, "Did you go to garage sales today?" I said, "Yeah, I did." She says, "Oh, I picked up a beautiful cake, you know, cake picker-upper, splice, what are they called? All silver." She sold it already. She paid $2 for it and sold it for $100. Now, obviously she went to ones I didn't go to, or she got there way before me, because I know they started early, because she went with the my other nemesis, the antique guy. They were all together and they were buying stuff together the other day. So yeah, they beat me to that stuff. I don't care, because I've got something here that she doesn't know about. I also got this. This is for me. I love it. I think it's really, it's just an Indian sort of like, you know, how cool is that? At night time I've had a shower and I can whack that on. So I don't have to do it with my pajamas on. I just liked it. Hardly cost me a cent. So yeah, that's why I got it. I did drop it. And this jacket was hanging up high. I said, "Can I have a look at that?" She says, "No one ever looks up like that high." This reminds me of the 80s. You know, all those bright, it's like Dolly Parton's Coast of Many Colours. It's like a patchwork. The brand is Inner Sanctum XXXL. I reckon it'll sell quite well. I really do. It's a lovely big jacket. So yeah, even got pockets. We all want pockets. Right. So I've done all that, perusing around, looking at the shelves, and came down to the, well, I'm going to show the thing I like the last. Came down to where the jewellery pieces are. I mean, anyone would think they were plastic, but I looked at them and thought, I bet you they're not plastic. They're not plastic, they're glass. So they'll probably sell quite well. I mean, that could be jade. It could be, I don't know what, but whatever. Glass bangles, lovely. And this little Hard Rock Cafe. A lot of people collect the hard rock stuff. This is London 1996, 71 to 96. So we'll see how that sells. Now to the last thing. Let's talk about pewter again. Okay. So you heard me talk about pewter. Got it there. I've talked about pewter in the past. Something I didn't know about till I watched The Ultimate Recycler. He's got a lot of knowledge on a lot of old stuff. I always go to him and talk to him about things quite often, you know, if I'm not sure about something. Well, on the shelf was these 4 mugs. And me being me, and I always do, she tips the stuff over and she's squinting because she didn't have anything on her, like she didn't have her, you know, her glasses or anything. But I could make out it said Pewter, England. but it's English pewter made in England. 4 of them. Now, this one is supremely bent, and this is what I'm going to talk to you about pewter. These can sell like this, definitely 100% can sell like this, but people will buy pewter to melt down to make cast their own things, right? So I'm going to find out from the ultimate reseller. He's an Australian. I'll try to put his name up here so you can go find him. He knows a lot about this stuff, so I'm going to ask him, you know, what this would be worth. Now, I can sell them as is. I can melt them down and sell them as pellets. I don't know yet, but I'm going to be discussing with this. So if you come across any old pewter, even if mugs look like that, doesn't matter. Pewter sells not only in the, you know, the form it's in, but it will sell as a meltdown item, and it can sell for quite good money as well. So yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. I might end up selling all this as meltdown. I might see if my husband can learn how to melt down pewter. I don't know yet, but I might even sell that as is, because it's quite a nice vintage bangle as is. So I don't know yet. But anyway, that's my finds today, guys. I am now going to get stuck into packing some stuff I sold yesterday, getting this video edited, and putting a lot of stuff away and taking a lot of photos, because I've got a lot of photos done from the stuff I showed you in the last video. I've got a lot of that already photographed. Some of it is drafted and some of it's already listed, and the rest I've got to get stuck into, because yeah, I've got too much coming in and not enough going out. So I'm going to do that. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Let me know your favorite thing, and yeah, just say I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. You keep the boomer is fine. Just say that at the end. All right, take care. See you soon. Bye.